Okay, one more thing before we get into the video. I just checked out the video. Normally, what I do is when I create my playlist, I'll put that video in there, like me talking, and then I'll put the video that you guys are gonna watch there, and then I watch both of them. And sometimes I see things that I want to add in before you go into the video, and that's what this is here. So at the beginning of the song, he goes, "I've been trying to do it right. I've been leading a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead, sleeping in my bed. I've been sleeping here instead, sleeping in my bed." You would think that that's about a person, like a man who has been unfaithful to his spouse, right? And there's like a separation, and the conversation is he's been trying to do it right, but he's leading a lonely life because of the infidelity. But that he's telling his wife that I've been sleeping here, sleeping in my bed instead. Like he's not going out having an affair, because that's what I get out of that song, right? So show me family, because they're trying to reconcile, because they're separated and they're trying to reconcile back together again for the family's sake, like the children's sake, right? So I've been trying to do it right because I was cheating at night. I've been leading a lonely life because of the breakdown in the marriage. But I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed, wife. I haven't been out there running around with girls, because that's what I could get at the song's beginning chorus. But only only the luminaires and what it's about. But that's what I get out of it. But on the flip side, it means I've been trying to do it right, mankind. I've been leading a lonely life because I've been saving, myself for my reincarnated soulmate for the last 6 years. Once I found out she was the one, I made a conscious decision not to date anyone or fall in love with anyone until I got with her. So I've been leading a lonely life here, and I've been trying to do it right, but it's made me a lonely person by trying to do it right. That's what it works for me that way. And then when he says, "I've been sleeping here instead, I've been sleeping in my bed," that's the part I want you to pay attention to. I've been leading a lonely life, mankind. I've been sleeping here. Here, what do you say? I've been trying to do it right, but I've been leading a lonely life. I've been sleeping here in my bed. I've been sleeping here instead. Because there's certain people under the three amigos, right? One amigo here, one amigo here, one amigo here, who think that I'm not sleeping here in my bed at night. They think I get up and walk to that closet, open up a portal in the closet, step through it, and then go to hell and go sleep over there at night. And then during the day, I open that portal back up and I come back in my bedroom here. That's what they think. So that's what that's about. No, guys, I've been sleeping here. I've been sleeping in my bed. I've been sleeping here in my bed instead. And how I'm going to nip that in the bud is once I can afford the technology and get the approvals, I'm going to create a television show where you can tune into my cell phone activity. The camera is going to be on 24/7, so you'll have a forward-facing camera here, right? And on the screen, it'll be down here in the bottom here. That's the one here that's looking at Louis. And then that other camera on the phone, it'll be looking at me like this. So you'd have this one here. This one here is going to be down here in the corner. And then this camera here, it's going to be over here in this other corner. Over here. And whatever I'm looking at online, let's say I'm looking at YouTube and I'm creating a video, right? Or I'm watching, Netflix or something, that's what'll be on the screen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So that you can tune in and give yourself assurance that I'm not opening that portal and stepping through it at night to go to hell to sleep and then come back at night to come here to sleep. Because that's what that song is also about. My family, the three brothers, 1, 2, 3, believing that I'm not sleeping here in my bed. They believe that I'm opening up a portal, going to hell, sleeping there, and then coming back the next day. And to stop that, I'm going to create a brand new television show, a new sitcom, where you can tune into the creator's cell phone and watch whatever he's doing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So at night, I'll have a tripod where I put my phone on, like this, and then I'll fall asleep like that, guys, on my bed here. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. I've been not going to hell by opening up a portal, guys. I've been here instead. Here instead. That's what that verse is about. That's what I'm doing to stop that. To give you a peace of mind that I'm not taking off to hell at night, but rather I'm just sleeping in my bed. Now, when you watch that part, I want you to do the 10-second rewind. If you remember that on Armageddon thing, where he says, that's my father up there. Hit the rewind. Saving the world. You guys can do that for yourself now, because I've shown you the technique. But in this case, it's not really going to show you anything secretive. What I want you to do is, after you hear that particular verse, I've been trying to do it right. I've been leading a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. Hit the 10-second rewind button. And then listen to that again, that verse. And then hit it again. After you hear him talking about sleeping in the bed, hit it again. And listen to it like 5 or 6 times like that. Hit that rewind button 6 times until you get the concept in your mind of what he's actually talking about, because it's about me sleeping here in my bed, sleeping in my bed instead of opening up a portal to hell and then coming back. So once you can see that with your third eye, listen to the song, because it's about the 3 brothers and us being family, all sitting on one side of the fence. And that's about my television show that I'm going to create to give you peace of mind that I'm not opening up a portal to hell and taking off at night, but rather sleeping in my bed instead.